everyone, I'm Doina and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, so this video is long overdue. We've been living in this van for like 6 months now, and finally I'm ready to do a van tour. We're filming at the Santa Monica parking lot and it's really loud. There's like a bunch of planes and people and noises, but it is what it is. So long story short, my van journey started around a year ago. We started traveling with my best friend in two vans. I had mine, he had his, which is this one. But then one thing led to another and we decided to move in together. So I sold my van. We rebuilt this van like completely from scratch. I do have videos about that, like the demolition and some of the construction part, the build part of the van. So I'm gonna link them down below if you are interested in those. Other than that, I'm gonna stop talking and let's start the van tour. Alright, so right when we come in, we have this step that we installed because we made the floors higher with like, what, 3-inch higher than before. So it's easier to get in the van. We installed this, and here we have, we made 2 shelves for shoes, which is a little bit filthy, but hey, we've been living here. Alright, we're gonna take our shoes off because this is a no shoes on household. No shoes on household. So this whole area is dining / working space. This chair easily fits 2 people. We usually, when we dine and this chair is not turned around, we can eat here like with no troubles, both of us. So down here we have our shoes. I'm not gonna show you because that is really boring and not every cabinet is organized, but yeah, here we keep our shoes. In here we have all of the cameras and like gears, stuff like that. So up here we have this little shelf where I just keep my purse and some dried flowers. This cabinet is also for electronic stuff, whatever, batteries, chargers and stuff like that. And in here I knew this is not organized, but you know, whenever they show you in those van tours that everything is so pretty and organized, I think that's a lie. Yeah, this is how it usually looks like. We have here our dry foods, candies, and whatever. On the side, we put this little, we call it a pocket. We have here stuff that we usually use when we're working or when we're sitting here. So we have 2 Lagoon tables, this one and this one right here. We should probably come in. Shoes off, please. So we have 2 Lagoon tables because that allows us to work at the same time, which mostly never happens. This chair swivels and we have like a lot of space in here. Vlad usually works on this side and I chill on this side. The tables move around like this, like this. It's really convenient and it allows us to have like this whole space in here. So these drapes, whatever, I made them. I'm so proud of them. So on this side is black, you know, it looks a little bit more stealthy, and I decided to put gray on this side so it's a little bit more brighter. We have magnets in here. I glued them between the layers, if that makes sense. And yeah, whenever we have to close it and turn the chair around and take off the table, it just sticks together and we're good to go. Oh, I didn't mention here on this side of the chair we have the light switch, we have a plug in there, chargers, and the control for the toilet fan. So down here we have our Webasto heater. I have no idea how it is installed and stuff, but I know from here comes the hot air whenever you're cold. Yeah, so we just covered it with a little piece of wood. And this is the cat. He came with a van. I'm just kidding. Alright, so this is the kitchen. On this side we have this little pockets where we keep stuff that we need when we go outside, like for camping or if you want to stab someone. You know, so these are the main switches. This is for propane, water tank, kitchen lights, and these are the main light. So on top here we have our stove. The stove was in previous version of the van, but we decided to keep it because it works perfectly fine. It is connected to a 11 pounds propane, which is down here in this cabinet. Also down here we have our cleaning supplies and stuff like that. This is our sink, which was freaking expensive, but it's totally worth it. I don't know. What can you say about a sink? It's a sink, but it's big, it's really convenient, it's easy to clean. This thing goes on top if you need a little bit more of counter space, which is amazing. But the only problem with that was it kind of decolorated in like a week, and that, I think that's weird for the price, but that's the only downfall, which doesn't really matter. This is our plant Lucy. This is the only plant that I've kept alive. So it's actually growing, and it shows good signs of life. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. And Vlad. Yeah. Oh, and I almost forgot. This is our water heater switch and an outlet. Also, the tiles are obviously not real. They're stick and peel?
Peel and stick.
Peel and stick tiles we got from Amazon. They're pretty good, high quality. I would say they're not peeling off. Yeah, they're good and cheap. And last but not least, this mirror. We got it from Amazon. We got the frame and the mirror separately and put them together. And this is a, I don't know, adjustable hinge. Also, we got it from Amazon. We just glued it here, and yeah, really convenient when you're doing your nighttime routine and stuff like that. So up here we have our plates, mugs, and whatever. In here we have our spices, teas, coffee, oil, blah blah blah. And this cabinet has our toothbrushes, towels. I'm not gonna open it because it is not organized. I'm gonna hear that along the video a lot, that nothing is organized here. Alright, down here we have our propane, we discussed that. Here we have utensils, and then our coffee maker and the scale and stuff, just kitchen stuff. And this drawer is the biggest one. It has our pans, pots and pans, and we have a magnet back there in the drawer, so it keeps it nice and tight whenever we're crazy driving. And under the sink here we have our trash, some canned goods, and what else? An onion. We're not gonna show the onion. Alright, so on this side we have our shower. Here we have this shelf, which we got from IKEA. The shower head is actually glued. This is a sticker, and surprisingly it didn't fall off from humidity or anything like that. And here we have the shower cap. You can use it like this, like a microphone, or you can just leave it here and wash yourself. For the tiles, we decided to go with plastic tiles because obviously they are much lighter, and honestly they work just fine. There's no leaks or anything, or leaks of that we know of. In here we keep our laundry, and this is our toilet. Whenever we need to take shower, we take the toilet out, take shower, put it back, close the door, we're done. Oh, also this is the light button. Turn on the light, and voila. I'm gonna close the shower. This cabinet in here we have our sheets and books, and I'm gonna open it, but hold on. Yeah, it's not that bad. Sheets, books, my jewelry, and Vlad's thing. Down here, this whole shelf is all mine. Here I have my skincare stuff, hair care stuff, and just my stuff. This is our hanging closet. It looks kind of like this. Can you see in there? Although we have a lot of stuff in here, pretty much every time we have to wear any clothes that are in here, we have to iron them because it's pretty packed. And on this side we have our mirror, which doesn't really open all the way because we have the fridge over there, but we can still see ourselves in the mirror, so it helps a lot. And down there is Cheetah's bathroom. It just opens like this. Is a little cloth. She goes in there, does her business, comes out, and then we have to clean it. And then in here we have our fridge. It is a Dometic something. What do you know the measurements for this thing? It's a huge fridge from Dometic. It slides like this. Can you see inside? Good. It's a big fridge and it locks in so it doesn't slide out while we're driving. Also in here we have our little step that we installed because the bed, as you can see, is pretty high, so it can be challenging to come up. And this is just, I don't know. Also it's from Amazon, just a step like this, and you're like, whee! And up here we have our skylight, which kind of helps us to have a little bit more of daylight, and also we can open it. It has like 3 positions to open, so we can let some air in. I cannot see anything right now, but yeah, it works kind of like this. And at nighttime we usually close it so there's no extra light to disturb us from sleeping. I'm gonna open it now. Alright, shall we go to the bed? Alright, so this is our bedroom. This is a queen size bed. We have a 4-inch mattress because we could not afford to lose any space with a 6-inch mattress that we had before, but it is pretty comfortable. We haven't had any issues. So in here we have our light switches. This is for the ceiling light. The other switch is for the flare light. I don't even know. These are flares. For flare lights. And this is our signal booster. This remote control is for our heating system, and this is our 110 volts outlet. And also in here we have 12 volts outlets. We have them on each side. At night we usually charge our phones or our iPad. Here we have another pocket. It is really convenient to keep over here the remote for our fan, books, iPads, and stuff like that. And this is lots of jewelry. Alright, and in this cabinet we have all of our clothes. This is Vlad's cabinet. This is mine. It is pretty big, so it fits pretty much all of our clothes. And then up here we have our fan, which is a Air Max fan that everyone else has in the world that lives in a van. We have it on top of the bed because it was installed here in a previous van conversion, but also right now it kind of keeps us chilled at night if we need some air. And on that side I have my hats hanging, and also we have this really cute curtains that I made myself. It's really convenient when you want to open the doors during the day and you want to keep all the flies and insects out. It helps a lot. And that's that. Alright, so welcome to our basement. We're gonna start with the electrical system. Somebody's really proud of the box that he built, so yeah, we're gonna start with that. For electricity, we have 3 lithium-ion energy batteries, which are 105 amps each. We use them for all electrical needs, including water heater. They are charged by our 700 watt solar. We have 2 panels, which are 350 watt each. Also, we're charging while driving, and for that we have 60 amps B2B charger from Sterling. For our 110 volt needs, we have 2500 watt inverter from Kotek. This is powering our water heater. We also use it for our kettle, hair dryer, and stuff like that. For solar charging, we have a Victron Charge controller. Also, we have their Bluetooth battery monitor, which is really convenient to keep track of voltage and level of charge. So for fuses and breakers, we use a distribution box, and our solar panels are secured by this 63 amps dual pole breaker. On this side of the van, we have our water stuff. Our water system is powered by this Sharp Flow water pump, which has an internal bypass. It is a little bit more expensive than the smaller one, but it is totally worth it because it can be used without the accumulator tank. For our water storage, we have this 30-gallon tank of clean water, and then we have 20 gallons of gray water, which is under the van in the front. That one is for the shower gray water. And somewhere here in the back we have another 11 tank of gray water for the sink. And lastly, for our hot water, we have this 6-gallon water heater attached here on the wall. It comes with 2000 watt heating element, but we switched it to 1600 watt because this helps to put less stress on the inverter, and also we can use other small appliances while the water's heating. Usually we heat our water for about 45 minutes to an hour, and this is enough for 2 showers, and it also, like, we have a little bit of warm water left to wash our dishes till like the next day, and all of that takes like a third of our batteries. And with all of that being said, thank you for the script. And now we have to put all of that back here. Alright, so this is pretty much it for this video. This is probably the most chaotic winter you've ever seen, but it is what it is. This is our home, we love it. We've had so many adventures in it, and we hope to have more. If you got to the end, thank you so much, it means a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!